The journey to destroy the One Ring in The Lord of the Rings is mostly filled with tragedy and despair, but what about the good times? Here are the 10 happiest moments in LOTR, ranked. When Frodo and Sam joined the Fellowship and set off on their journey, Merry and Pippin tagged along. At one point early in the adventure, the hobbits stumble across some mushrooms and rejoice like they've never had vegetables before. Although Boromir was enticed by the corruption of the One Ring, kindness was a defining trait for the character. In one scene, Boromir trains Merry and Pippin to fight, and then play wrestles with the hobbits as well. Gandalf is one of the wisest characters in LOTR, and when he plummeted with Balrog into the mines of Moria, the Fellowship believed him to be dead. Surprise ensued when Gandalf the Grey returned as Gandalf the White. After surviving Mount Doom and destroying the One Ring, Frodo awoke in Rivendell to a calm Gandalf and an elated Samwise Gamgee, who ran up to Frodo and gave him a giant friendly hug. Theoden had been trapped in his own mind and poisoned by Saruman's servant, Grima Wormtongue, in hopes they could take over Rohan. When Gandalf the White visited Theoden, he miraculously freed him. Capping off the long, grueling, and exhausting journey was the destruction of the One Ring at Mount Doom. Frodo and Sam pulled off the impossible with the help of the Fellowship and saved Middle-earth. During the Fellowship of the Ring, Gandalf arrived in the Shire for Bilbo's birthday, and his first encounter was with his friend Frodo. The two joked about Gandalf's tardiness before sharing a friendly embrace. Once the One Ring was destroyed, there was nothing left to do but return home to the Shire. The hobbits headed down to the old pub and sat silently at first before laughing and giggling like everything was back to normal again. Samwise Gamgee is not only Frodo's right-hand man, but he is the unsung hero of the entire LOTR franchise. Sam finally worked up the courage to talk to Rosie at the pub, and the two got married not long after. Aragorn's coronation as king was the culmination of a lifetime avoiding fate, only to face it head-on. Aragorn was crowned by Gandalf the White while surrounded by his peers before leading a bow towards the hobbits himself.